Hi friends, Ishna here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back again with yet another fragrance video, and this time it is EDTs from the house of Marks and Spencers. So I'll be covering every aspect of these perfumes in details, so you better stick around till the end to find out everything. But before we get started, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell icon next to it so that you are notified of all my future updates. So without rambling on further, let's get started. Fragrances from Marks and Spencers to talk about right now. I'm talking about these two, which are latest additions to my collection. So first one is this one. This is Lily of the Valley from the floral collection of Marks and Spencers. You see the packaging looks something like this, and this is how the current packaging looks like. The previous packaging was white colored with Lily of the Valley printed on it. Currently it is this beautiful pista colored packaging with again Lily of the Valley painted on it. So the outer packaging is a cardboard box, as you can see, with all the details of the fragrance written right here. And this is how the inside bottle looks like. This is a gorgeous, beautiful bottle which will look splendid on anybody's vanity. This is a bulky glass bottle and it has Lily of the Valley etched onto it. So if I talk about the packaging, from the packaging point of view, 100% marks for the packaging. This is beautiful. Just look at this bottle. It's gorgeous. And the spray also is quite good. I hope my camera has picked that up. And from the first sniff itself, you get a hint of jasmine-like fragrance. So a little trivia for those who are not aware of what Lily of the Valley is. It is a flower which is very much similar to jasmine. So if you only have some kind of affinity towards jasmine, then you go for this fragrance. Otherwise, you won't enjoy this fragrance at all. Now, I checked the Marks and Spencer's website as well as the Myntra's website because I purchased this bottle from Myntra only. This fragrance has only two notes, as indicated by the name, Lily of the Valley, and powdery notes with it. So usually Lily of the Valley is a note that is used as the top note, middle or the base. But in this case, since this is the major note, you can sniff it from the start to the end. So since this is a jasmine-like scent, Lily of the Valley, this is a floral as well as fresh scent. It is soft, it is sweet, and it is immensely feminine. This is a 100 ml bottle which retails for rupees 12.99. Now if you think it is too much for an EDT because it's an eau de toilette, give this once a sniff, and if you are a fragrance lover who likes jasmine or something along that line, I'm sure you will enjoy it. And of course, if you check Myntra, you can find these perfumes at discounted rates in various times as well. So you can save some money there as well. Talking about the sillage of this perfume, it projects not quite well. I will not say it is immensely projecting, but it is not bad. I mean, at least when you spray it on yourself, for the next 2 hours people will be able to smell it on you. But after that you will have to reapply this. Being a glass bottle, this might be a bit difficult to carry, so the reapplication part is a bit difficult that way. Otherwise, from the longevity part, it lasts something around 2 to 3 hours max, depending on the weather. If it's a cool climate when you're wearing this, then it might last something around 4 hours or more as well. It all depends on your body chemistry and in what temperate situation you are currently in. And the other one that I have is from their new range, and this is in the variant Mimosa and Bergamot. Marks and Spencers came out with a fresh range of perfumes which had 4 to 5, I presume, new fragrances. Out of those, I wanted this to give this variant a try, so I wanted it in a 10 ml bottle. However, there are 100 ml bottles as well available, and if you want, you can go for the bigger bottle. But anyways, I will always suggest to go for testers or small size bottles so that you can test out the perfume if you like it, and then you invest in the bigger one. Now the outer packaging looks something like this. This is quite beautiful in itself. So the inside packaging looks something like this. It is in the same style, just it's a transparent bottle, and also the liquid is transparent, if you can see the liquid. Now why did I want to try this out of all those variants? Because this smells somewhat similar to the smell that comes out of foreigners' clothes. Now when I have been outside India, I have come across people smelling a certain way, and that is specifically due to the detergent they use in their clothes. Don't get me wrong, but this smells something like that, but in the best way possible. It is not soapy or detergent types that will be repulsive to anybody who wears it or people around it. This is a very beautiful, mild smelling fragrance that everybody will like. So the packaging is also quite good. The lid has to be taken out like this with pressure, then only it comes out. So this indicates that your fragrance is safe inside. The spray is quite decent, and when the scent hits your senses, you immediately are lifted, your spirits are lifted. This is kind of a happy scent to me. Even if you're depressed, take a sniff of this, you will feel fresh, you will feel lively, you will feel joyous, and this is what this fragrance does to me. The only two notes in this fragrance, as the name suggests, are mimosa and bergamot. Now, I know what bergamot smells like. Bergamot is a citrus fruit which is kind of a blend between an orange and a lemon. So obviously it is due to this note that brings the zest into this fragrance. But the mimosa petals gives this fragrance a bit of softness, airy, lightness, clean scent, which makes this a winner. This is a great bottle. I mean, once I run out of this 10 ml, I'm definitely buying the bigger one for sure. This fragrance is soft, mild, very delicate and very dainty, but it will last longer. More than Lily of the Valley, on my skin, this one lasts stronger, and I love this one slightly bit more than this one. I have certain affinity towards jasmine somewhat, that's why I purchased this one, but mimosa and bergamot was completely a blind buy, and I am happy how successful this blind buy turned out to be. Coming to bergamot note again, it is a mix of lemon and orange, as I have mentioned. And if you can't understand exactly which category that falls into, if you are a Bengali, you will know that it's kind of similar to Gandharaj Lebu. So that is why the entire freshness, the refreshing, zesty scent that this perfume has. This 10 ml retails for rupees 499, and on discount I could get it somewhere around 389 or 410 or something like that, but I saved a bit of money here as well. Now if you want to buy this and you want to go for the bigger bottle, that is also available at 1200 rupees. Now what makes this fragrance special is this is vegan, cruelty free, so everybody who believes in these ideologies and want to stick to their principles can safely use this without any qualms. So with that, we come to the end of this video. If you have learned something new and you're interested in purchasing any of these, I'll leave the links of these products in the description box below, so don't forget to check those out. And make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, and you can even mention in the comments section if you have used any of Marks and Spencer's perfumes. Which ones do you like? Have you used any of these? And if you used, which one did you like? Your feedback on them. I'll be eager to read those. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon also, so that you're notified for all my future updates. So till next time, I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay safe. Bye.